but it says recording again. Okay.
Yep.
So wherever we left off, I'll try to pick back up. So yeah, I love working with the archangels. They're, I have a human relationship with them is what I describe it as, because I'm just my very much myself. And it's really funny because when I returned to the body, there was this formality that I thought I had to follow, like almost like going to church, right? So if I went and meditated and I would feel their presence, I would be the best, well-behaved version of myself. And I remember this specifically one day meditating out on that same trampoline, and they kind of, energetically were like, we know you, we're part of you. What are you doing? And
like that just be a good girl.
Yeah, it just continues to humble the ego that thinks it has to play a part. But again, there's this awareness, it's watching that's not tied to it, that thinks it's hysterical.
Yeah.
So my work with the angels isn't me and them. It's more me stepping back, just letting them do what they need to do, and me using my voice to translate what they're saying. So again, I describe it like I'm a megaphone.
Yes.
I don't disappear. I don't go blank. I don't just, I'm not like stepping back energetically and, returning to my body and all of a sudden going, I don't know where I was for that hour when the client needed me. It's not like that at all. It's more like I'm sitting at the table and I am like a little 3-year-old. I call myself a 3-year-old because, as you can see, that's who I am. I'm just in curiosity and wonder that this still happens, and so there's this like, oh, they want me to say that. It's fun, engaging. No two sessions are alike.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my gosh, you're saying everything I ever say. Like, absolutely. Like, oh, this person just showed up and they just want to say this, and this thing just happened. They want to say this, and oh my gosh, you have an angel standing right there, and yeah, like it's so much fun.
It's so much fun, and you never know who's going to show up. And so again, I hate labels, but so for me, just so your users understand how it translates in the story of Kelly, some of it's moving pictures, some of it's like watching a movie. Some of it is very real, like they're sitting with me. Some of it is just a knowing.
Yep.
I get tastes, I get smells, feeling, sensations. If someone wants to connect on a medical problem, there's a scanning that happens that can look at the body. There's healing work I do. It's not me. I just know, oh, there's a liver thing going on. I'm just going to be the presence or the conduit, the toaster, if you will. And Archangel Gabriel or Michael or Raphael or whoever's going to do the thing. I don't take any credit for any of this because it's not of me, it's through me. I'm a vehicle.
One of the things I just want to say about like what just happened is it's so interesting to, like if you just like sit back, take a breath and trust, right? Release and trust. And my whole computer just shut down on its own, started back up on its own, get back in here without having to do anything. And it had all worked out. And it's almost like right at the point where you started to talk about angels. And they're like, you know what? We're going to have our own little episode here.
We're going to make an appearance today.
We just want to make sure you all know we're here.
My birth guide, Bernadette, she's a trickster and she loves to play. And so she'll do this often. And what I'm finding is happening more now that I've recently moved into this tiny home on acreage. So I'm surrounded by trees and there's a lot of nature. And so it's a lot easier to disconnect and really connect with her. And so I've been doing that a lot more. And she's been appearing on my cameras, my security camera. I'll go to look to see because I thought there was a coyote or something going by, and I'll get signals and it's Bernadette out, moving about in the yard or whatever. So I'm finding as I settle into myself in the story of Kelly and have less fear of what other people think.
Right.
Now that my son's grown out of the house in college.
Right.
This part of my world is opening up. And more of this is coming through.
Wow.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I'm just still very, very happy and grateful that you made time. I know we've been trying to do this. I just feel so strongly connected with you and look forward to our friendship, because I think you are just utterly amazing.
Aw,
And
same girl, same.
yeah, and I it's so wonderful to hear some of the very deep spiritual truths that I hold and I know to be true, like being echoed from your mouth in such a way that is, like making my soul just leap, like, yes, thank you so much. And I know that everybody is so somebody just wrote on there, she sounds like your twin.
Yeah, and the thing is, I think what's beautiful about that, there's not oneness yet there's not
Right.
two.
Hmm.
So the validation or the chain link connects because we're speaking from the same megaphone.
Yep, exactly. Kelly,
And the megaphone
I could
here.
talk to you all night long. I know I could talk to you all night long. You're just so wonderful. I'm so grateful for this time. I will make
Me
sure,
too. Me too.
yeah, you're just utterly amazing. And I will send you this stuff and we'll connect.
I'd love that. I'd love to keep this going. And um,
Where's
your
your book, by the
clients.
way? Where is your book?
So the first one is written.
Mm-hmm.
The publishing of that has been paused by me intentionally because the second one is in motion, and it's kind of becoming different than I had thought and envisioned. And so I think, like all things, in due time, and there's no rush to this. So it'll come when it comes. It's being birthed through me. The contractions come every day. I'm behind the keyboard all the time now. And
Nice.
I just know that it's doing itself. I don't have any desire to be a marketing queen. I'm such me. I'm me. I want to be me. I want to stay me. I don't want to be the person that has to push books and market and get out and road tour. I would do that for the love of it, to be with people, but not because I'm trying to sell a book or market.
Yeah. Nope. I absolutely 1,000,000% agree with you.
So it's going to do itself when the time is right. And when that is, I don't know, but I'll keep you posted. And the conversations are happening. I do a lot of work with the international suicide
Yes.
organizations and at-risk teen youth organizations and hospice organizations. Those are all really important to me. Connecting in a way that brings people peace and hope. I have transitioned to this being my full-time life work. With COVID, I was doing corporate work all the way up to 8 months ago.
Wow.
It's become my full-time gig now. And so part of me has to start to transition to the realization that, okay, now this is, I never want this to become about money, but at the same time, there's a part of this that has to support me to be able to keep doing this.
Right. No, that's absolutely true. You have bills to pay. You have things to do. It's still, even you're in this world of duality and you're in this world of needs, and you still have to take care of your body. You have to pay the light bills.
Carry water, chop wood, carry
Chop
water.
wood. I can't even believe that is something I say all the time. What do you do? You're still going to chop wood and carry water. It's never going to end.
Absolutely. There's just a different way of approaching it. And so to me, it's still really important, regardless of what I do. A percentage always goes back to these things that are super important to me and are the foundation of why I even started Nurture Your Soul.
I do that 1,000,000% too. I know people may not know, might be shocked. Usually I try not to talk to people before I meet with them, but even a feather walk, just we're meant to have met. I'm very blessed that you decided to do this. Thank you so much. And I'm just going to end our conversation here. How can people get a hold of you if they want to talk to you?
Well, I'm super blessed because I am not a fan of scheduling. If you go to my Nurture Your Soul Facebook, I have a lovely volunteer by the name of Tracy.
Oh,
You can
nice.
message on there if you're interested in connecting in that way. I have a YouTube channel, Nurture Your Soul. My whole near death is out there, and 12 years of videos since then that are
Yep.
all free. Again, it's really important to me to give you the tools and not expect you to have to come for a session to get. Like, I try to share as much as I can freely out there, and just go
Right.
get it, guys. You don't ever have to contact me, and know that if you came through Janie, you have me.
Oh, you're so sweet.
There's nothing I can give you that she can't. This connection is just to share, you know, and collaborate. There's no intention of trying to pull from her source of beauty. Please know that there's nothing I can give you that she hasn't already. I just feel blessed to be here with you guys.
Oh, they're so sweet. Just I have absolute faith in the universe. I know. Just
Yeah.
I know. So I know that whoever's going to see you is supposed to, and I am so happy that I know that some great things are going to come of us connecting here today. And yeah, you're the bomb, man. I don't know what to
I'm
tell
going to
you.
put you on the spot.
Sure, go right ahead.
Bernadette just said this to me, my birth guide.
Oh, Bernadette.
We should offer a Q&A that we spitball together.
Oh, I'd love that.
Throw it on my Facebook, throw it on your Facebook. People can say who they want to ask the question of.
Let's do it.
Let's
I'm
have
totally
fun.
down.
Let's
Okay.
have fun. So let's offer this to people, because I think we need to give people some hope. And for me, this is what hope is about. It's about showing up and offering something. So I would love to do, it would be a fun collaboration.
I would do it. I would 1,000,000% do it. So I got to talk to, they're like, they're happy about that, I think. So
Let's do it.
a good Q&A for this would be fantastic. And I would absolutely love that. So,
we have to figure out how we do it so it doesn't become a technical nightmare. Maybe we let people send in questions in advance and we randomly pull them or something.
Yeah.
So that everybody feels like it's fair and it's, whatever. We'll figure it out, guys.
Yep.
But we want to give people hope. And for us, this isn't about, the almighty dollar. It's about showing up from this space and saying, I love you. I see you. I connect with you.
Yep.
Janie and I, there's no coincidence. We're talking, and this is, you're part of my tribe now. So
That's
it's
so
just going to be an
awesome.
ongoing
I
conversation.
feel so happy. I wish you lived here in Michigan, but I don't think you do.
Seattle. But we
Seattle.
will do this again. We'll get this scheduled. I love you guys. I love you.
I love you too. Have a wonderful night. Take care.
You too.
Bye.